Welcome back, guys, to Alan Wake 2. If you haven't been keeping up with the live streams, we are doing a back and forth series between Alan's side of the story and Saga's. Right now, we stopped probably in the middle of the second part of Alan Wake's story. So, let's continue that. Alright, let's get going.
Layers upon layers. A play about a murder cult, infiltrated by a real murder cult.
Fuck.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Alright.
The prop room had been changed from room 104 to room 225. The troupe were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed.
110. Oh, 7. 4. Oh, cooler. And nothing's inside, for fuck's sake. There's gotta be something here. Let's go back this way. I wanna get this echo.
I was both solving the crime and creating it, as every writer did.
You're in my story.
It was locked from the other side.
Let's fucking go. Cooler.
Sometimes a quaint small town, sometimes a hulking metropolis. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there. And yet, like a half-remembered echo of a fading dream, always familiar to us. These are the stories that take place there. Awe-inspiring, macabre, terrifying, heartbreaking, nail-biting, absurd, and thrilling. Sometimes all of these things at once. A haunting new season of mind-bending episodes written by Alan Wake. I am your host, Orland Orr, and I will see you soon in Night Springs.
Oh, look at this. So there's supposed to be a door over there. Cool.
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began.
Let's lock this.
The dark place changed. Another vision. Another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason. It could not be opened on the side.
You don't have a clue.
I needed to find the key. The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play. Real, all right. I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
Gosh.
Nice here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
Ooh. Please, yes, thank you.
Change the details of the world. This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
Nothing.
I didn't have the key.
I'm too not. Doctor. maintenance. That was. Are you kidding me? The key 209. 205.
Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Like, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
Shark and shells.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
So there's one in the stairwell.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Like, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
So much shit stockpiled. I'm thankful for the rooms he has. Jesus Christ, man, get out of life. Okay. It's a fucking...
This was dark, but the storm had to be dark. The staircase was draped in blood. The darkness is coming. I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play, and always in character.
Fuck me.
Scratch had been there. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He'd only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker. The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
Lost on the shore between the forest and the ocean, on the deer flicked in motion. In his room he will hurt her, in hers he is caught. His story ends, her story does not. This is the ritual to lead you on, your friends will meet him when you are gone.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow, it was important. Another step. Somehow, I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wait. Are I still trapped? Yeah, the clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. You have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment. like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of return.
Hey, fancy hotel.
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Okay.
Go to hell!
Get there.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Everything going good with you back home. Tried to call, but couldn't reach you. Probably just sleeping. Processing is still a mystery to me. Oh, and if shit, very. It is a fucking video game. I told him to fuck off. In case you hear about this from someone else, a newcomer named Timmy Booker is working on a book about Belgium told them most Sue. Video about it. Ooh, Federal Bureau of Control. I've thrown up ammo means and I gotta be here to look after Elsie's film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd these swords. Team zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right, Enrico? Not casting.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, shock,
Part 1, the depths, love
the
is
guilt,
fear. Weakness, trigger one viewer class.
Barely get out of bed.
Initiate.
Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Part 2 of 2. Part 3, the search, clarity.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for. There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows.
Yes, the purpose is strength.
Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Told and retold. Alright.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Alright. Alright. Let's switch realities, and then that's gonna be at the end of this episode, guys. If you do want more, just hit that like button, subscribe to let me know that you want to see more of this, and I'll see you next time.